Hello and welcome to Hank Games. Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager of the Swoodilypoopers, who, as you can see, are third, which is not great because that puts us not in the automatic promotion places, which are only first and second. So we need to get up to 1 or 2 in order to guarantee our promotion. It's going to happen, don't worry. After my international adventures with South Africa in the United States, I have returned. Oh, look who is starting, by the way, for Southampton today. It's Stone Cold Steve with a C, Austin. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that French the Lana is also on this team. Oh, wait, no, it's Burnley. He's playing for Burnley, not Southampton. But anyway, I think French the Lana is on Southampton. I might try to pick him up, but he's very expensive. However, I might have some money in the near future since Green Eggs and Fotheringham has announced his intention to leave, even though he has 4 years remaining on his contract. So, all right, we're going to do Question Tuesday today. The day that it's going to be the day I am real questions, real nerd fighters, etc. Okay, what's my first question, Meredith? What's my favorite zombie novel? It's actually quite difficult because I'm a huge fan of the genre. Oh, by the way, you'll notice that I'm playing red on red again because, you know, that makes it easy. I just didn't want to play in Swindon Blue. That's what's happening. I mean, my favorite zombie novel of all time. I mean, I love The Walking Dead. I did quite enjoy World War Z. I really think, though, that my favorite, I mean, the best zombie thing I have read recently is The End Games by T. Michael Martin. Did T. Michael Martin ask that question, by the way? Okay. He's a nerd fighter, and he just wrote this fantastic zombie novel that I can't stop talking and thinking about. It's really weird and, like, it is almost like a John Green novel, but with zombies. Like what Zombicorns might have been if I'd executed it much more thoughtfully and generally had a better sense of that genre, and also maybe had the talents that T. Michael Martin has. It's just a really good book. So I recommend that one. Even if you don't like zombie novels, you'll like this one. I mean, yeah, it's a weird. It's very hard to even explain. Okay, what's next? My favorite day of the week. Well, it's Friday. Friday. It's got to be Friday. I mean, sitting in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. I see my friends, etc. It's Friday, for sure. Oh, James Collins, you need to get off a shot, son. It's frustrating. I'm starting the Andy Rooney-James Collins combination one last time just because I really believe I need them to work as strike partners. Like, I need it. It is not really, I don't really have a backup plan. I need them to become the men I know they can be. The Swoodilypoopers I know in my heart they can play as, but boy, they just don't quite have it. And this isn't as red on red as the previous game, but it is still a little distracting. No, anything but this. Lovegood Bedwell. What a save. What a save. By the way, Green Eggs and Fotheringham is still not feeling any better, and since he threatened to leave the club, I'm kind of mad at him, so I thought I'd put him on the bench for the day. So that's what I did. Yeah, peek and see how he likes the bench, and then maybe he'll shut up about leaving the club. He's a great guy. He's been a wonderful servant to Swindon, but I, too, am a little annoyed by all of the recent defections just because we have a lot of financial problems. It's not my mismanagement, by the way. I have tons in my transfer budget. It's just the ownership is not doing its job. What's my next question, Meredith? Do I like ice cream? Of course I like ice cream. Some say it's the pizza of frozen foods. Next. Do I like the new Pope? I don't know that much about him. I like Jesuits because Sarah has a cousin who's a Jesuit, so I'm predisposed to liking Jesuits. And my dad went to a Jesuit high school and college. So I think it's cool that he's Jesuit, but I don't know that much about him. I mean, in general, there are going to be a lot of... Oh, no! Lovegood Bedwell! That was not your best work. There are going to be a lot of things about pretty much any pope where there are going to be a lot of places where we don't agree. You know, like I'm a massive fan of contraception. Like, I think it's one of the great gifts of the 21st century. Like, I think it's one of the chief technological innovations that's changed the course of human history, and entirely for the better. And I understand that, you know, he feels differently. So, you know, that's not to say that I'm right. It's just to say that that's what I think. Yeah. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm open-minded. You know what else I'm open to? A goal! Oh, schmurd. What's my next question? My favorite thing to cook? Pizza. That's easy. It's not even a challenge to pick a favorite thing to cook. It's got to be pizza. Should I leave James Collins in? Is it or should I take him out? Maybe I'll leave him in. I'll give him 10 minutes to score. You guys, you were on a 10-minute warning where you have to score, or Leroy Williamson is going to come in and he's going to mop up your mess, as he has had to so often. Oh! Terrible shot. Nope. That's it. That's all you get. We can't lose this game. We aren't even in promotion places right now. I would love to be able to, like, spend time making, having you kind of come into your own or whatever, but I mean, I will say that he's been very polite about it, Green Eggs and Foderingham, but I mean, I can't get rid of the guy. I love him too much. All right, we're making all three of our substitutions at once at halftime because that's a good way to do it. All right, what's next? Would I ever make a series of books? Probably not. I mean, I don't really... That sounds kind of horrible to me, to be honest with you. One of the things that I like most about writing books is that you write them and then they become someone else's problem. But when you're writing a series, you write the book and then it's still your problem. That seems like very, very stressful to me. I know that, like, at least in my world, the world of young adult fiction, like, there's a lot more money in series, and that's sort of, like, it's kind of expected that you'll do that at some point, and I don't know, maybe I will, but, like, if I ever have an idea that lends itself, that lends itself to a series, I certainly wouldn't be opposed to it, but, it's not the kind of writing I really like to do, to be honest with you. Next. If the professor on Gilligan's Island can make a radio out of coconuts, why can't he fix the boat? Well, because then the show would have ended. The same reason that Josh Radnor cannot, for the life of him, find your mother. Although I guess now we've seen her, but, like, there's still a little work to be done. That's the shtick of the show. Come on, Leroy Williamson. Leroy Williamson, what a great ball. What a great ball, and then he's a finisher. No, he's not. He's not a finisher. Oh, everything. That was a great ball. That's the kind of teamwork that we need here in Swindon to succeed in the championship. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I'm ready to be the manager of a big international team like South Africa, but I really do feel increasingly like I am ready to be the manager of a Premier League club like Swindon. All right, what's my next question? My favorite color, green. My second favorite color is also green. It's just a different shade. Oh, come on. That was one of the worst free kicks in human history. Oh, are we seriously going to have a 0-0 draw against lowly Burnley? That's a nice ball. That's a nice ball. Finish? You've got to finish, John Green. Oh. I mean, sometimes I feel like he's not even really a finisher. Ball John Green puts that in the net 10 times out of 10. I don't want to say that, but it's true. Oh, Ball John Green, how I do sometimes yearn for you. Can you imagine if Green Eggs and Foderingham and Ball John Green both go to Barcelona, how freaking good Barcelona's going to be? Anyway, what's next? Regular books or ebooks? Well, I mean, I prefer reading regular books, but I certainly don't begrudge anyone who wants to read ebooks. I think that there's a lot of kind of efficiencies involved. I'm old, so it makes sense for me to read regular books. But there's a lot. It's much more efficient to read ebooks and much easier to get them. But, like, my concern is really mostly that you read, not so much sort of what kind of medium you use for reading, whether it's your phone or paper or whatever. I want you to read. I think, reading is important and valuable and makes our lives bigger in all the right ways. I would like bookstores to continue to exist. So that's kind of my number one reason for still being a reader of paper books. I know you can buy ebooks at bookstores, but I like to buy physical books. I know that it's sort of wasteful and everything, but I like it. You're allowed to like things that are wasteful in this life. Oh, yes, finally! Meredith, sing me the song!
Leroy Williamson scores occasionally. 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 Leroy Williamson scores occasionally.
He's a hero. What else can you say? He's an absolute hero to Swindon. John Green, Merrick, go into the box, please. Stop telling me what you need me to do. Go into the box. That's where I want to put the ball. Dang it. Probably should have passed to Merrick. He was probably right. Anyway, great win for Swindon Town. Meredith, there may be time for one more question. My dad got a tumbler. What do I do? Panic! Thanks for watching. Best wishes.